Hey everyone, welcome back to another Xevoz review. Today we are taking a look at Dune Stinger. This figure is part of Wave 2. We're getting into the Wave 2 figures now, and we're going to start it off with this guy, who is a part of the Sectoid class. And if you remember right, I said there were only 2 Sectoids that were ever made. So unfortunately, this is the last Sectoid that I'll be showing you, the last one that they ever released. And as you can see, I got this guy brand new in the box. He's not, if you're patient enough, he's not too hard to find and not too expensive. But this is a pretty cool one, I think. There's a picture of him. You can see all of his pieces inside. And here's the back. Alright, so awesome box. And if you give me a second, I will take everything out and we'll take a look at the figure from there. Okay, so I've got Dune Stinger assembled here, but before we take a look at him, I'll just briefly show you some of these pamphlets here. We got his sticker sheet. Here is the data file. And I'll just briefly show you some of the Wave 2 figures. Okay, so there's Dune Stinger, of course. Then here's the 2-pack, which I do have of, that's Moonstalker and Hemo Goblin. And then there's another page over here. We got Sky Grinder, which I don't have, and then Shock Berserker, which I do have. Then there are also 2 other figures that aren't actually on here that I believe belong to Wave 2. And then there are the Wave 1 figures. Okay, here is the assembly instructions for Dune Stinger. There are some pictures with descriptions and a cool cartoon picture there. So as you can see, this one, there's a lot of articulation with this one, same as with Bone Cutter. Alright, so here's Dune Stinger. Got him assembled here in one of the forms you can put him in. So right now this is called a parasite tail that he's got on. So that's one tail option. He's got these hands, which are kind of useless in my opinion because he doesn't come with any weapons, so you can't put anything in those hands. But he's got these 4 legs, which are very nicely articulated. I think we got the feet on there and a torso piece. Alright, but if we want to swap these out, there's one head option for him. His goof item is a sombrero, actually, which is pretty comical. But my favorite headpiece is the main one, which is this one. And then if we take off the tail, he's got this really awesome tail here, a lot of segments in here. So 4 segment pieces, and then this kind of like, looks like a poisonous ball with a spike at the end of it. Alright, and then you can take these hand pieces off, and I prefer these massive claws that he comes with. Look like crab claws, actually. see if I can actually get them in here. Okay, and those are really awesome. And he comes with two small armor pieces here. These are the only armor pieces that he comes with, and these go on the back here of his arms. Alright. Yeah, I think I have that one wrong actually. There we go. So that's some nice added protection for him. And those are all of the pieces that come with the figure. But this is my favorite form that he comes with the claws and then the really cool tail back here. You get some great poses with the figure. He's really nicely articulated. But the last thing to show here is the spinner piece, which is yellow and black. There's the sectoid symbol in there. That looks very nice. And yeah, that's everything to show for this figure. So as far as weapons and armor goes, you know, not a whole lot there for Dune Stinger, but he is really nicely articulated and he comes with some interesting pieces. The claws, like I said, are really nice, especially that tail. So, a very interesting Xevoz figure. Not one of my personal favorites, but I do think he is really cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.